Hey guys, I'm making this video for you to announce my second pattern release. So this is my Seed and Rib Beanie. If you don't know how to knit yet, please check out my first pattern release, which was the Turtle Stitch Beanie. So the Turtle Stitch Beanie taught you how to cast on, knit and purl. This one also teaches you how to knit and purl, but it's a little bit trickier. The stitches aren't as clear. The purpose of this beanie though is to help you to better understand your knit and purls. What you can see, I'll tell you, it is a 4-stitch repeat. So you got your knits there, on the other side is a knit or purl, in between that is a purl, and on the other side is a knit or purl. So it's really important. Obviously that knit is really obvious, clear, but on each side of that knit and purl, that varies. So it's really important to know which stitch is next. The middle one is always a purl, so that one's also quite clear, but it is the one on either side of that can trip you up. So that's the purpose of this pattern release, is to educate you on better understanding and identifying your stitches. The pattern works on the 4-stitch repeat, as I just said, and it's a 2-round repeat as well. So that's great because it doesn't have that ribbed brim and then the pattern. It just has the rib, which is the pattern, the whole way through. It's great for adjusting your length or your size. So you just repeat the amount of rounds as you wish, and that will give you the size that you're after, really. So remember that the finished sizes that I put in the pattern will be for the large size. So that's the height. There is photos on there as well. So that's the height. If you're going to do a smaller beanie, even if you do the same amount of rows, the height will be different because it kind of constricts it. So yeah, that's really important. But because it's done in the round, it's great because you can kind of try it on and get an idea of how big your beanie is, or how much more, or how many more rounds you need to do. If you do get stuck at any point, I have included all the relevant video tutorials in the digital copy of this pattern. So that's something that took me a long time, and I did it for the purpose of you guys, to educate you and to help you along, because I really want to set you up to succeed, and I don't want to be releasing a pattern that is gonna make you fail, really. That's not the point of this. These are patterns that are here to educate you and to help you along the way, and hopefully set you up to try some of my more complex or more difficult kind of patterns that I'll release in the future. So it's not imperative that you buy each of my patterns, but each one kind of teaches you a new little skill, and it's just kind of a journey that I'm taking you on. So this is the second one, and it is a really important one because it does teach you how to identify those knits and purl stitches. Just remember, if you do get your stitches wrong, don't hesitate to pull it back, because mistakes, they happen, and it's just a bit of a learning curve. So if you do identify a mistake, that's great in itself, because it does mean that you are able to identify if you have done something wrong. But don't hesitate to just pull it back, or just pull it back and pick up those loose stitches and then start again. The thing with this beanie is that you have this knit rib. That's kind of like your checkpoint for knowing what stitch is next, kind of thing. It's always there in each row, so that's important. I have included the knit and purl stitches in the videos, and that also teaches you kind of how to identify each of the stitches. So that's really important. That's a really important part and process of this whole beanie. So yeah, pretty much that's all I've got to say on this beanie. Don't forget to hashtag Seed and Rib. I like seeing all your creations. It motivates me to help you more. These patterns are here for your own development and your own education. It's not for me to make a lot of sales, make a lot of money at all. That by no means is that what it's about. It's about trying to educate everyone and trying to get you on the right road and get those good habits starting early, really. So good luck with that. Hope you really enjoy this beanie. I enjoy making these for you, and happy knitting.